Magic is wonderful. I have adored fantasy and everything related to it since childhood. Different magical systems, enchantments, mysticism, and the like. I like it very much. I think it's because the real world seemed too dull to me, and I was always drawn to something bigger, something unknown, like magic, to open up new perspectives and offer more possibilities. As I grew older, I became more fascinated with our world. I began to realize how vast and unexplored it is, and technological progress only fueled my excitement further. I remember when I first saw people communicating through Skype in a movie as a child, and I thought it was just fiction. And my amazement was very high when a year or two later I could easily chat with friends on Skype myself. The present world moves much faster than it seems, and I even stopped feeling that incredible excitement about new technologies because these discoveries have become routine. This led me to think about how our technology differ from magic, how the real world differ from the magical world, and why, despite having many technologies now that I would have once considered magical, I still don't see myself as a wizard. Let's start by trying to understand what magic is. Magic is something that works in a way that you don't understand logically. It may have its own rules or peculiarities, but it's always something you can't do or achieve in any way. It's something you can only observe because you understand that it is impossible. As long as these effects persist, we feel that a certain process or action is magical. And in my opinion, magic disappears precisely when you begin to understand it and can explain it yourself. The more we study a subject, the less magical it becomes for us, because the essence of something magical is that it has no explanation. It's something unattainable. A wonderful example of this, in my opinion, is illustrated in the Avatar universe, where there are people who possess magic, who can bend, and people who cannot possess it. For someone like Sokka, what his friends do is magic. He can understand how it works, why it works, he may even know how it originated, but he can never reproduce magic on his own. He can theoretically obtain it from a turtle, but he can never perform magic alone. At the same time, Katara was born with this ability. She grew up with it and always felt what Sokka could never feel. Therefore, she doesn't perceive it as magic but as part of herself. For her, waterbending is a part of life, a significant part of her personality and everyday life. She may not know the exact nature of water bending, but she always feels it. And it's a very interesting world where magic intertwines with the real world and shows us different perspectives on it. It turns out that in our culture we created something that will never disappear, but at the same time something we will never achieve. Magic is like an endless dream of something unattainable, and even when we achieve that unattainable thing, all the essence and romance of magic quickly disappear. It ceases to be magic. In my opinion, we always aspire to dream of something more, and we like to fantasize about something magical and extraordinary, something that can only exist in our minds.